Hey everyone, welcome to the Breakthrough Entrepreneurs Show, where we empower entrepreneurs, solopreneurs to overcome the challenge of work life balance, burnout, break bad, old, unhealthy, negative habits, behaviors, build new habits, create new rituals, new routines. I'm your host, Muhammad Faraj, and today our topic is be grateful for all the resources in your life. We are the only generation that have ever lived with so many resources. We have access to almost everything in our life. If you look back at our parents, our people that lived before us, the generations that lived before us, they had a lot less quality life than us. They worked very hard. They worked very tough jobs. They didn't have so many resources. Life quality was a lot less than our life quality or our currently life quality. Because before this generation, in the last previous generations, there weren't internet, there weren't AI, there weren't Google, there weren't so much technology, there weren't so much evolution, so much research, so much resources. So people would struggle a lot to make research, to learn, to start a business, or to create a project, or to find a job, or create jobs for others, or to provide products and services. So people would have a tough life. They would have to figure out things on their own. They would have to solve their own problems. They would have to work very hard, put so much time, so much effort in building things, in creating things, because there weren't so many companies, there weren't so much technology that would build houses, that would create services, that would make our life easier. So humans, people would have very, very hard things to do. They would have very tough life. They would work very hard to feed their families, their babies. So they would work extra hours. They would have to go to work. And some of those people maybe didn't have cars. They didn't have this transportation that we have nowadays. We have so many trains, airplanes, cars, buses, metro. We have so many various different transportations. Now we are able to purchase any ticket and travel and go to anywhere in the world just from our mobile phone, simply by visiting an app. So in that day, people would have to go and buy a ticket by themselves. They would have to work very hard just to buy a simple car so they can make their own life a little easier, so they can travel. But now you don't have to have a car. Now you don't have to travel with airplane. There are so many various things in our life that we should be happy and grateful for. Like imagine now you're listening to audiobook while you are sleeping. You are purchasing items, products, services while you are laying down on your couch. You are able to study, to learn, grow anything you want from online, from your home. So you don't have to go to school. You don't have to attend a college or university. You don't have to even attend any meeting. You can do all your conferences, all your meetings via Zoom, via online. You can chat with anybody. You can talk with anybody on the face of the earth, in the world, globally, just simply by connecting to a network. Like anywhere you find a network, you can contact, you can chat, you can call, you can send messages, SMS, you name it, to anybody in this world. You can have a video call with whoever you want. If you are immigrant or if you have travel somewhere else, you can talk to your friends, your family, your parents, your siblings, your partners from anywhere in the world, just simply using your mobile device or your laptop or your MacBook or your computer or your iPad. Look how many different devices we have nowadays. We have mobile phone, we have various different of mobile phones, iPhones, Samsung, Huawei, a lot of different mobile phones. We have various different computers, laptops, MacBooks, AirPods, and iPads. I remember before we used to use desktop computers and they would be very, very slow, and we couldn't take our computer with us whenever we traveled or whenever we wanted to go to work. Nowadays, you can work from anywhere you want in the world just simply by sitting with your computer, with your device, with your laptop, with your Windows laptop, with your Linux device, with your Apple device. You can sit anywhere. You can sit in a train, you can sit in your home, you can sit in a hotel, you can sit in an office, you can sit wherever you want. You can sit by ocean side, you can sit in a nature area, you can sit outside on a garden, in a park, whatever, literally wherever you want. You can work whenever you want, wherever you want, however you want. Like, can you imagine this? Can you imagine we are able to do job, to work from simply our devices? You don't have to go out and stand in a cold weather. You don't have to move too much physically and be tired, feeling exhausted, depleted, burnout. You don't have to do that anymore. Nowadays, you can work from home. You can work from a restaurant. You can work from a coffee shop like Starbucks. You can work from a hotel. You can work from anywhere you want. And some of those jobs nowadays are much, much less effort. They require much, much less effort. You don't have to work very hard. You don't have to spend so much time and effort. You don't have to stand on your feet the whole day. You don't need to move a lot. You can sit wherever you want. So everything is provided for us. Like some of the companies I've visited, they have really, really nice design, couches, TV, and they have lunch place, they have place for snacking, and they have a really nice, quiet, distraction free environment. Like really, really nice. Some of those houses you see now, they look so amazing. Like the architecture looks fabulous because thanks to the technology, thanks to this evolution, thanks to this modern life that made our life a lot easier. We can travel whenever we want, wherever we want, however we want. We get to choose how to do that. So we can teach our kids homeschooling. We can teach them from home. There are countries that provide educational homeschooling. So your kids don't have to go to the school and attend so many lessons, and sometimes they have trouble with other kids. Sometimes kids don't get along. Sometimes they're experiencing issues with lunch, with various foods or meals. Some of those kids, maybe they want to be closer to their parents. So some of the countries, they offer an educational amazing system where kids, they get to stay home and study at home with their parents. So their parents, when they're working from home, whether they're entrepreneurs or solopreneurs, or they're running businesses or companies, or maybe they have like normal jobs, they're working from home, they can invest their extra time, or they can use their time after their work to teach their kids, to take care of their kids. If they get sick, they can provide them medicine, they can walk them to the clinic or hospital. They can provide services to their kids. Like, do you see how wonderful is that? Do you see how grateful we should be in life? Can you imagine that we could live this life? Like, can you imagine how possible it is to do anything, whatever you want, whenever you want? I've never heard before that life would be that easy. I never predicted it. So many people never expected that life can get that much easy. So we have everything in our life, all the food, all the drinks, all the services, all the products are provided for us. We get electricity 24 hours a day while we are living, while we are sitting, while we are spending time with our families, while we are sleeping. We get lights, we get water, electricity, internet, various kinds of services. We can purchase various kinds of services, apps, products, softwares online. They can provide many features that makes our life easier, that improves our life. We can use any app that can help us to find places when we are traveling or when we are searching for any location. We can use our maps, our apps that show us directions, that show the map for the whole city, for the whole local area, for the whole neighborhood. So we don't have to call people, we don't have to go around and ask people about locations just like they used to do in the previous generations. We don't have to read science. We can just simply open our device, mobile phone, and visit our apps, and our those apps can guide you to go anywhere you want, wherever. They can guide you to, if you want to walk, or if you want to bike, or if you want to ride a train, or if you want to drive a car. You can go anywhere, you can visit any place on the earth with those apps. You can get any meal, any food now online. You can just use simple apps that can help you order, and they can deliver any food, any meals, any snacks that you want. They can deliver it by your door, by your house. Do you see how amazing it is? Like, I have never expected that life can get that crazy, where you can order a car, like a taxi. You can call or visit the Uber Drive app that can send you a taxi to your house, and they can drive you whenever you want, however, whatever you want. You can order delivery, any food, any product, any item you want to purchase online, whether if it's furniture or if it's devices or if it's clothing or if it's foods or if it's makeup or sport equipments. They can deliver it to you whenever you want, wherever you want, however you want, to your door, to your local area. So you just need to open your door and grab your package. You can open your package and see your item without all the hard things of driving there, waiting in a queue, and visiting office and trying to find where the location of the office or for the company is. And you will have to visit the customer services reception area and ask them for your device or your product or your package. But now Amazon, eBay, various kinds of sites, they can deliver any clothing, any item, any kitchen product, any furniture by your home or by your house or by your door. You can buy a car, a new car, whenever you want, wherever you want, however you want, simply online. You can purchase any car. If you want to see any features about any car, any devices, if you want feedback, you can just visit online any website or YouTube. They can show you all the things about that particular car or about that particular product. They can explain to you. They can tell you all the specifications about that specific or particular item. Now you can purchase any birthday present or gift for the loved ones, for your family, for your partner, for whoever you want. You can purchase online and you can have them deliver that gift card or that item or that product to your partners, to your family members, to your friends' house. They can deliver it to them. They can send them a gift card online via email. So you can get anything you want. You can start your business tomorrow. You can start a new project, a new business, and you have all the resources that are provided for you to build that business or that company, to run that business or that company, to grow that business and that company. You can start any project you want. You can create any product, any service you want. You can go on Google, just Google and ask Google about how to build or create that product or that business. You can ask AI tool like ChatGPT. This tool is crazy. It can provide you any information, any tips, any advice, any guidance, any recommendations, any feedback about anything you want in life. This tool is crazy. It can help you explain to you any concept, anything that you don't understand. That tool, AI tool, it can be your tutor, it can be your teacher, it can be your coach, it can be your mentor, it can be your guidance. Like, do you see how crazy it is? Do you see how life has become or how advanced it is nowadays? And still, so many people they complain about even small things. With all that, with all these blessings, with all these God-given gifts, with all these qualities in our life, with all these services, with all these features, with all these incredible, amazing things that we have nowadays in our life, and we still complain, we still feel sad, we still feel miserable sometimes when things don't work out. We still complain when things don't work out, or when we fail, or when we meet a setback or a challenge, or when things doesn't go as we expected. We still feel sad nowadays. We still complain. We still focus on negative things in our life, and we ignore all these blessings, all these wonderful things in our generations, in our life. Our previous generations, they never had any of that. If you talk to your grandparents, they will tell you how hard they worked. They will tell you how hard life was in that time. When it was cold weather, when it was raining, when there was a storm, when there was any crisis, people would have to immigrate. People would have to put all their time, all their energy, all their effort just simply to make living. They didn't dream about that luxury car. They didn't dream about that luxury house. They didn't dream about that luxury company or that luxury wealth. They just wanted to live their life normally. They just wanted to make